It's Bedrock time today! You know it. Varnada versus I don't know what name to choose. What a funny name from Blue Team, of course. I don't know what name to choose. Well, got time to choose your name, but here we are. It's yet another Cube Club League knockout match of Bedrock. Those are very exciting as both teams definitely fight their way into the round of 16, especially since they already have a rival waiting for them. It's Breaking Bad. So how's everyone here doing today? I'm doing fine. Just excited to commentate another of those exciting Bedrock matches that you all like to see. We have Varnada. From Varnada, of course. They've already participated in past Bedrock tournaments. We've seen them in the first ever Edwards tournament, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely seen them in the past. Familiar faces, of course. And I'm pretty sure that they will give a wonderful performance in this tournament. Of course, we have to present to you the maps, as always. Those are going to be Factory, Palace, and Pyramid. And as for the brackets go, this is how it looks like. Let me... Okay. So, okay. That took a while. I had to restore my computer. Suddenly stopped giving. I hope it doesn't happen again, because otherwise it would be really annoying. And I'm glad we only got started and that it's up. So, yep, here we are back again. Everything's working. Just let me log on. Let me present to you the brackets. Yeah. No worries. I had to stop the stream for one minute because my computer suddenly stopped giving. Where were we? Of course, we were with brackets. Look, as they stand, here we have Varnada and I don't know what name to choose. The winner of this match will face Breaking Bad. Round of Breaking Bad, a really strong team. I definitely fought the way against Academy of 9, another equally strong team, but unfortunately only one had to stand. Right now, we had so many teams qualified, of course. Alcahuetes, Tickle Monsters, Hold of Places, Voiders, Breaking Bad, Ultimate, B9, Summer Team, Great Diggers, and POG. Whoever wins this match will be the 11th team qualified to the round of 16. And I hope the best of those two will definitely take that spot. My microphone, I don't think so. Microphone's fine, I didn't change anything. Anyways, let us get everything started. Hopefully, I did not miss anything in the meantime. Nope, we did not miss anything. Still waiting for the players to join. Do that very soon. Of course, as I already told you, the first game will be played in Factory, second game will be played in Palace, and the third game, if both are tied, will be played in Pyramid. So that's much all for preview of this match. Anything else I can say? Well, both teams are pretty good, but we know a bit more about Varnada. They didn't far in tournament, but I hope that they can pull through and eventually face and eventually come far in future rounds. As for I don't know when they to choose their debutants. You never know what those teams may do. Tournaments are always glad to once we get to know 8 players that are joining here, I'll be able to. I hope everyone. I hope everyone fine. Especially me, I'm doing fine. Till Thursday. So hot that pretty much we have to all times. Typical southern Spain. Right now we're still waiting for the 8 players to join. You have not missed anything, and well, telling me that my microphone is on failing for some reason. That's interesting. Hear myself. Okay, yeah, my microphone is not doing that well right now. That's quite a bummer. It's quite the bummer. Okay, hold on. I might have to change a bit settings because otherwise, you might not be able to hear me if I talk. I'll talk with not so loud voice. That's the problem. I have to lower that. Okay, let me lower that for 1 second. I think it should be fine now. I think it should be fine. Yep. Testing, testing, testing. I think it should be fine now. Yep. All right. Yeah. We will be presenting you the names of the players as we or they are joining here already. Hold on. Here they are. Varnada are the first ones to join with Crackles due to Dovtov and Replace Games and Q Rufus. Those are the 4 players that have joined from Varnada. They are all here now. Let's wait for I don't know what name to choose to present their 4 players as well. If they join, of course. This is the pre-lobby. Only the 4 players from Varnada are here. Let's see if IDK what name to choose are also joining. Hopefully they won't take too long. One of them is here. 3 of them are here. Foxy Ops, LOL 27377, we'll call him LOL for short, and Huto RR. Hutor, we'll call him Hutor. And we're waiting for one more. Let's see who the last player will be. So far, 7 are here. Let's see if one more joins. And the last one here, Marcenator, YT. All of our players are here. Finally, we shall begin the first game very soon. Also, look at this cool cup. It's a pretty cool cup. I like it. And this one too. This one was from the winter hunt from last year. With our 8 players finally here, we shall give way to the first game that will be played in Factory. This is the first game that will determine who gets the first point, and of course, who will be closer toward that round of 16 spot. Once everyone here is ready, we shall finally start the game soon. I hope everyone here is ready. They have to choose teams. I don't know if they listen to Nafi to choose their teams. They're here doing whatever. Tell them to be ready as soon as possible. We don't want to take any longer in starting the first game. So I don't know what's going on here. I'm just waiting for everyone to be ready so we can start the first game. We're gonna keep you viewers waiting. We're how many viewers? I think we're 20 something. 20 something viewers. That's a lot of viewers for a Bedrock game. We love to see you all here. Welcome everyone here. You are witnessing Varnada versus Idkwhatnametochoose. Alright! The first game shall start. This is Factory. From this side we have Varnada. And from this side we have, I don't know what name to choose. Let the first game begin. With the blue team already collecting the resources. For some reason all of them are weird. But besides that, ignore that. LOL will head towards making that bridge. They gear up. Oh no, it's gonna be Marcinator. But Kurofos already reached the mid first and proceeds to block one of the launch pads. Marcinator knows better than that. Or more or less, Kurofos dies, and therefore, blue team, Diamonds, Dark Fugitive 78, tried to get closer. And there were two players protecting the way. LOL might be one of them to go back as Tough and Kurofos arrive at the scene. In order to claim the generators for themselves, killing them you deprive them of the diamonds. So not always quickest one gets to get hit with the diamonds. Except for Marcinator. Marcinator fell to the void. Kurofos falls to the void after a bridge fight with Tutor. Foxy Ops and LOL head to the mid. Top runs away with the diamonds. Foxy Ops really getting some for themselves. Have another fight here. Foxy Ops doesn't want to let go. Kurofos gets LOL. Tutor comes back. And he gets killed. This is pretty much a trade of position between orange and blue. They're pretty much taking turns in collecting the diamonds from mid gen. Oxyops will have no choice but to go to the one of the corner diamonds. Nator comes back. Again, goes back to their islands, while blue claims diamonds for themselves. As I told you, they are pretty much taking turns. Our senator heads to the orange island. Tough pushes them away to one of the corner diamonds. Utor killed here in mid. Nator climbs up in order to get Dubtov. Dubtov also climbed up. He is now surrounded by Dub Fugitive. And both of them combo Marcenator back into the void. Q Roof was gone. Might be the chance for LOL to go back to Orange Island. See if they can get the bed. Dark Fugitive stops it in time. Dubtov returns to the Orange Island along with Dark Fugitive. On the other side, we have any attacks incoming from Q Rufus. Already making that bridge towards Bluebet. Marcenator returns to their island. Foxy Ops climbs up. Q Rufus falls down to get Marcenator to the void. Q Rufus also falls down to the void. Foxy Ops truly defended well. Returns back to mid. Attack incoming from LOL. Crackles also climbs up. Bridges forward. Falls down. Attacks LOL. LOL kicks them to void. Dubtov attacked them enough for LOL. Take mortal damage and die. Giving Dubtov and Dark Fugitive way towards Bluebet. Nator the only one to stop them at the entrance. Dark Fugitive tried to go straight for the bed. Of course, they'll have to get rid of that mining fatigue totem, otherwise you won't be able to do anything. LOL sends Dubtov to the void. Eurofus is alone at mid. But Dark Fugitive comes in time to protect them. They cannot stop the blue offensive, however, as Marcenators and Foxy Ops head straight for the bed. They have to be careful to avoid that orange turret. Crockles tries to stop them along with Dark Fugitive. They drop the TNT. Dark Fugitive blows up. Pretty good struggle by Orange team as both Foxy Ops and Marcenator YT fall down. Perish. Intention was wood, but the execution not so much. Hutor and LOL come back to mid. Fight Q Rufus. Nice combo from LOL, by the way. But the Orange team still proceed to move forward. Rufus gets the best of Marcenator. While LOL has to retreat back. It's up to Hutor to stop Dubtov from moving any further. Fortunately, Hutor was slain. Dubtov doesn't find the chance yet to reach the bed. Rufus comes back. Marcenator here in the bridge, trying to protect the entrance along with Foxy Ops, but they missed Rufus. Move back. The whole team trying to get Dark Fugitive and Rufus out, but they missed Dubtov. Hopefully, Marcenator caught them in time and sent them to the void. Rufus is now the only one here. Rufus has no other chance but to retreat back to their island. Arsenator and Hotor are pretty much chasing them. We're witnessing lots of fights here. Pretty equal match in my opinion. Dark Fugitive falls down. Foxy OP closer to the bed than ever. I'll have to try to get rid of Tough first off. Krakos comes back. Foxy Ops tries to return to their island, but Kirufos caught them in time. Gets to one of the corner diamonds. Kirufos falls down. He gets kicked off by Foxy Ops. Top still chasing them. Here we have another offensive here. Our fugitive tried to get closer to the bed, but fortunately was sent to the void. No clear end in sight, no big chances I've seen yet. Both teams surely are pretty much equal. Any of them could win. Only one of them will stand, however. For the mid fight here between Gold and Dark Fugitive. 2v2 fight. Team getting closer than ever, they manage to all retreat. Dark Fugitive gets closer to the bed, try to break it. Assault. Of course, that it wasn't going to work at all. Kirufos tries to retreat. He clutches, but he isn't able to return safely to mid. Now going for Top. Top makes a quick chance. And just at the right moment, they teleport it to the Blue Island to break the bed with a lucky Ender Pearl. Big chance for Varnada as they finally unlock the way toward winning the first game. By a successful gambit made by not all but the only one, Top. They said something in Russian. I hope somebody here can. Top makes it, but Ender Pearl fell just at the right moment, any second later, and it would have been all for nothing. First one to be eliminated, that's going to be LOL. One player less. See if this final fight will be their demise. Kirufos tries to go for Foxy Ops. Foxy Ops climbs, teleports back to mid. Utor tries to run away from Kirufos. Deals some pretty nice combos. Can't he hold any further? Utor managed to get Top to the void. Utor does the same with Kirufos. TNT is dropping, could be a perfect chance for Blue to come back and get the bed. Fugitive heads towards Blue team. Top is killed once again. What Blue team will do this time is to try to force that match at this point, because getting their bed will be a lot more risky than that. Over here, Orange reveals their bed defense. Also plays a mining fatigue totem. Kirufos and Dark Fugitive head to the Blue Island to finish the job. Can they do it? Arsenator is being dealt a pretty hefty combo. And Foxy Up's counterattacks. Purefus has no other way but not to retreat. Quick Ender Pearl chance to get Marcenator back to safety. Uthor unfortunately was kicked to the void and was eliminated. Foxy Ups tried to get away with an Ender Pearl. Another one. Would have been very useful to head straight to Orange Island. Get their bed. Unfortunately, they wasted it. Foxy Ups tries to climb back. He tried. He keeps trying. He does it. What a clutch by Foxy Ups. It will surely be remembered. They were much milliseconds away from elimination, but they still managed to. Never give up. That's what Foxy Ups taught us today. The nature turns back to their island for safety. Foxy Ups gears up. The hope of the entire team lies on those two individuals. But if they lose, they still have another game to try for. Dropped up. He tries to get the light blue turret. He does it. Foxy Ups was eliminated, unfortunately, by the hands of Q-Rojos. You're the only one left here. Will Dop finish the job for good? Arsenator teleports back to mid. Dark Fugitive was there to catch them in time. We'll try one last gambit to get the bed, but Q-Rufus was already there defending. Q-Rufus falls to the void. Crackles and Dark Fugitive are right there in time. Arsenator was dealt a fatal blow to get them eliminated, and therefore Varnada finally win their first game just 1 minute and 30 seconds ahead of that match. What an intense game so far. It could have ended for both ways, but ultimately, by a lucky gambit from Duff, Varnada finally found a way towards victory. But this is not done yet, as we still have the second game, and if Varnada win again, they'll qualify to round of 16. A very fair game, a very fair match we're seeing so far. I don't know what name to choose could still come back. Varnada must not let their guard down, indeed. Let us present to you the second game that, of course, will be played. Second game will be played, of course, in Palace. Palace is a cleaner map than Factory, in my opinion. Doesn't have as many shenanigans as that other map. They also have a bigger mid, allowing for more mid fights. As if we hadn't already seen so many of them before in the first game. Seems like they chose wisely, because if we want to see so many fights here, Palace is your perfect map. From Orange team, we have seen that Q-Rofus, Kralkos, YT, Dark Fugitive 78, and Dovtov, Bedbreaker from first game, have all come back for a second game. Now let's wait for players of Idkwhatnametochoose. Uthor and LOL 27377 have joined back. Let's see if we have any swaps here. So far, 6 players have joined. We're still waiting for 2 more. Let's see if they join back. Or if they'll sub in any substitutes in order to make things more interesting. We like having new substitutes. You never know what they could pull off. It's always very exciting to see new players. All left. He'll get substituted, or maybe he'll come back for. Maybe they'll just return. We'll see. Foxy Ops and Marcinator are here, waiting for one more from Idkwhatnametochoose, and we can get started with the second game. By the way, this is the only match for today. After this, there will be no more matches until tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first match of round 2 of Java tournament. We are very looking forward for that match, as we know who gets to claim another 1 point and possibly 2 or 3 score. Let's see if that will happen. I mean, 1 score and 2 or 3 points. And the fourth player from Idkwhatnametochoose, it's going to be Sailbook 126.8. They got another substitute here for this match. Interesting. Let's see if this will mean anything for Idkwhatnametochoose. Let's see if they can change this. And if we will witness a third game. It shall start very soon. Good luck to everyone. And here we are. This is Palace. From the side we have Varnada. And from the side we have Idkwhatnametochoose. Let the second game begin. We already see here Sailbook. It's a quick one to get the here for themselves. Starting out with one sword, but nobody seems to be building the bridge yet. So here Rufus, first one to do that. Here come Duff and Dark Fugitive. Duff is already heading straight for one of the corner diamonds, maybe. Taking it very carefully, of course. The old group died in void. We did not see that. Here Rufus going straight for Foxy Ops or Sailbook. Never is closer to them. Foxy Ops was a bigger threat than Sailbook. But here comes Dark Fugitive and Rufus to deal with that. Dark Fugitive unfortunately fell down. Hopefully the same doesn't happen to Rufus. Dov was already fully geared up. Interesting. He knows his way. Utor is slain. Foxy Ops is as well. Rufus goes to one of the corner diamonds from Blue's side. So far, Orange are clearly dominating mid. That will be a huge disadvantage for Blue team. Let's get their stuff in order. They want to come back, not get eliminated. Foxy Ops heading for Duff. Half of Marcinator. Here comes Dark Fugitive. Going to be a 3v2. Marcinator pulls the Ender Pearl Gambit and tries to box in, but he was caught in time by Ruckles Whitey. Very good defense. You gotta be there right in time. Gotta be quick one to react. Marcinator requesting a timeout. It's playing for Mercy. Will Orange Team give the I don't know what they to choose Mercy? No mercy should be given in tournament rounds. Foxy hops. Gets back to one of the corner diamonds. Ultor clears the way. Fourth mid. Dub is here, standing all alone. Ultor goes back to corner diamonds. The elbow can Foxy hops standing here. Eurofos and Dark Fugitive already making that bridge towards blue defense. Nobody saw that coming. Eurofos breaks the bed once again. Or Orange Team and Cellbook is the first one to perish. But he was defending. It was a clear way. They got a clear way. Fortunately, they were too focused on attacking that they forgot to have one man there defending. Foxy Ups tries to run away. On with Marcenator. Tough was kicked off by Foxy Ops. Marcenator is here all alone, but Crackles will take care of it quickly. Dark Fugitive now surrounded, completely surrounded. Marcenator clutches. But at the same time, he's also trapped. Try to bridge forward. And with this, Marcenator meets his end. The entire team's hope lies on Hutor and Foxy Ops. If those two get eliminated, the team is done for good and they will be out of the tournament. Hutor was kicked off to the void in very good fashion. Foxy Ops, the last one. He will try to run towards the orange bed. Can they achieve it? Yes, for one of the corner diamonds, but Dark Fugitive was chasing them. Gets kicked to the void. And with this fault, Varnada qualified to the round of 16. GG's to Varnada. They surely have made their game, and with this, they know their rival for the round of 16. It will be Varnada versus Breaking Bad. Congratulations to Varnada. Let's see the brackets right away. Of course, Varnada have done a 2-0 or perfect score to qualify toward the round of 16, where they will meet the rival Breaking Bad for a spot in the quarterfinals. With this, we now have 3 confirmed matchups. Waldorf Places versus Boilers, Varnada versus Breaking Bad, Ultimate versus V9. Wait, we have 4 matches actually. And Grave Diggers versus Spock. Summer Team, Tickle Monsters, and Alcahuetas are still awaiting their rival. Bluffs versus Pasinas will be played tomorrow. Only then will Summer Team finally get to know the rival in the next round. With this, falls, we are pretty much done for today. What a game! A match done by Varnada. They suffered a lot in the first game. I don't know what name to choose. Definitely put up a nice defense. But in the end, only one team can prevail, and that was Varnada. Varnada is in round of 16. And Breaking Bad, I wish you luck. Varnada, I wish you luck too as well. It will be an interesting match. We're now heading closer to round 2 of the Bedrock tournament, which will be in less than a week. So, with that being said, I hope you all have a nice afternoon, and goodbye. Until tomorrow.